Hello friends, this video on Morphology of Flowering Plants Part 27 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Now let us look at the flower types based on number of floral appendages. That means how many floral parts do they have. So based on that again we will talk about flower types. Now again they can be of the following types: trimerous, tetramerous, pentamerous. So these are the three types of flowers based on how many floral appendages do they have. Now when I say floral appendages, I am basically talking about the floral part. So let us talk about each of them, starting with trimerous. Nothing much to explain. Tri means three. So they have floral appendages in multiples of 3. For example, lily. So when I say floral appendage, I am talking about the floral parts, maybe the petals. So here how many petals do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a multiple of 3. So this is a trimerous flower. Quite simple, right? Now, trimerous flowers can have 3 appendages. They can have 6 appendages. Again, they can have 9 appendages. Right? So, anything in multiples of 3. Next one is tetramerous. Again, the word tetra means 4. So, floral appendages in multiples of 4. Example would be jasmine. So, something of this sort. Maybe 4 petals or 8 petals or 16 petals. So they all will be tetramerous. So jasmine is one example of tetramerous flowers. Third one is pentamerous. Penta again means 5. So floral appendages in multiples of 5. Example would be hibiscus, periwinkle. So this is how hibiscus looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 petals. Similarly, in periwinkle again you have 5 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it does not need to be necessarily 5. It could be multiples of 5 as well, like 10, 15, 20, 25 or something like that. Right? So these are the 3 types of flowers based on the number of floral appendages, whether they have floral appendages in multiples of 3, 4 or 5. Respectively, they are named as trimerous, tetramerous or pentamerous. Now let us look at the last topic on flower types, which is based on the position of whorls. So we have spoken about the 4 whorls: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Now based on which whorl is located where with respect to the other whorls, again flowers can be divided into the following types: hypogynous, perigynous and epigynous. So these are the 3 types of flowers based on the position of the various whorls with respect to each other. So let us start with the hypogynous. Hypo means less, right? Hyper and hypo are the 2 terms. Hyper means more, hypo means less. Gynous is something related to the gynoecium. Right? So this means that gynoecium occupies the highest position. So hypo means less. That means everything else is less than gynoecium. Hypogynous. So less gynoecium. So everything, all other whorls are less than gynoecium. So gynoecium will occupy the highest position. So right now I am talking about position in the sense highest level. So this will look somewhat like this. So this is the gynoecium, right? This part is the gynoecium. So if you see here, the sepals or the calyx is below. If you talk about the petals, they also originate from here, so they are also below. These are the androecium and this is the gynoecium. So the gynoecium occupies the highest position. So this kind of flower is said to have a superior ovary. Superior means something which is above. So ovary is superior with respect to all other whorls. So example of a hypogynous flower would be a China rose. That is why in China rose it is at least when compared to the other types of flowers in China rose, you can actually see the ovary if you actually look inside. So this is known as hypogynous. The second type is epigynous. Epigynous means gynoecium occupies the lowest position, that is all other walls will be higher when compared to gynoecium. This will look somewhat like this. So if you see here, the ovary is at the bottom. So even the sepals lie above the ovary. These are the sepals, right? So even the sepals are above ovary, the petals are above ovary, the stamens are also above ovary. So only the gynoecium part or the carpel or the ovary that lies at the bottom. So this is an inferior ovary. So this is an inferior ovary. Right? So you can understand the difference between the two, hypogynous and epigynous. So examples of plants which have epigynous with flowers is guava. And the third type is perigynous. So in perigynous, gynoecium occupies the central position. So it is neither superior, the ovary is neither superior nor inferior. So there can be two types of arrangement. For example, here if you see, the ovary is not below the calyx, right? So it is not at the bottom and it is neither at the top. So it is half inferior ovary. It is not completely inferior, but at the same time it is not superior also. So it is named as half inferior ovary. So example of such a plant is rose. So both of these arrangement represents perigynous. So now you understand when I say position means the level, whether the ovary is below all other walls or the ovary is above all other walls, or if the ovary is at the central position, neither at the top nor at the bottom. So these are the three types of flowers: hypogynous, epigynous and perigynous. Right? Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more videos, attempt free online test, get free study material, find tutors and mentors. Thank you once again.